Good morning and welcome. It is Wednesday. It is the 8th day of December 2021. It is the 8th day of this made-up holiday that is Vlogmas, but more importantly, it is the 8th day of the Yogcast Jingle Jam, creating nonsense content on the internet to earn money for a charity of your choice. So if you're feeling generous, head on over to yogcast.twitch.com. Check out the shenanigans going on over at the Yogcast and consider donating to one of the many wonderful charities they're supporting this year. Or if you want to keep it more closer to home, consider supporting the charity I'm supporting this year, which is Team Primetime here in California. Or simply subscribe to my vlog if you haven't yet. Help me hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. It is Wednesday, which means it's time to take a look at what is going on in the world of RPG print news. The following products are scheduled to be on the shelf this Friday, but this close to the holidays, with everything else that's going on, I wouldn't count on it. Best to be sure and just head on over to your friendly local game store, that's Cess Games and Anime here in Ventura, and ask them about it. And remember, Cess Games and Anime here in Ventura is still having their 75% off Black Friday sale, so head on over to Cess Games Anime here in Ventura, ask them about the RPG print projects that are coming out this week, and of course the 75% off sale. Without further ado, here's what might or might not be on the shelf this week. And right at the top, we have some stuff from Frog God Games for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We have Terror at Wolf's Head for Swords and Wizardry. We have Blood Lagoon for Swords and Wizardry and 5th edition. And we have Death Ship of the Reach Princesses for... Oh, Death Ship of the Roach Princess? Is that Roach or Reach? Roach. Death Ship of the Roach Princess, try saying that 5 times fast, both for 5e and Swords and Wizardry. So both for 5e and general OSR games. If you're interested in any one of those, Terror at Wolf's Head is $25, Blood Lagoon is $19, and Death Ship of the Roach Princess is $19. Terror at Wolf's Head involves a mining community in the frozen north under attack by crawling horrors. Blood Lagoon is, not surprisingly, set on an island in the seas and is got stuff with swashbuckling, curse-infected zombie pirates. And Death Ship of the Roach Princess is designed for 3 to 5 characters and includes a haunted boat, 15 encounter areas, and some new monsters as you fight the Roach Princess. All that from Green Ronin for both 5e and the OSR. From Kobold Press, we have Vault of Magic for 5e. It's a $50 source book for 5e. It's got 99 new magic items. From AAW Games for Dungeons & Dragons 5e for $50, we have The Survivalist Guide to Spelunking. It includes an array of tools for Underdark Dwelling Excitement, $50 for that. Or you could just get Veins of the Earth, which is like way cheaper and a much better project. So if you're looking for a book that specializes talking about the deep, deep Underdark and what life is like in the Underdark and what the terrors of the Underdark are like, you could spend $50 for Survivalist Guide to Spelunking from AAW Games. Or you could get Veins of the Earth, which I believe you can get at Exalted Funeral and Drive Through RPG, and it's way cheaper. From Roll and Play Press, we have for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the Player's Notebook, the Game Master's Notebook, and the Fantasy Character Kit. These are spiral notebooks for $14, with the Fantasy Character Kits being $24. So for $14, you can get a spiral notebook that you can use to keep track of your character. It has some art on it. It has some stuff. Or, I don't know, you could save $15 and go over to the 99-cent store and get a spiral notebook with 300 pages to 500 pages to 100 pages, depending upon your 99-cent store or dollar store, for, wait a minute, $1 plus tax. So, $14 for a spiral notebook or $1 for a spiral notebook? $14 for a spiral notebook or $1 for a spiral notebook? I'm sorry, Roll and Play Press, but I gotta call you on this one. It's literally a spiral notebook that I can get at the 99-cent store for $1. So no, 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 and no. From Lamentations of the Flame Princess, yay! Always nice to see stuff from the ever-controversial Lamentations of the Flame Princess, one of the very first OSR games that I ever bought, and that was definitely the game that got me into the OSR, thanks to I Hit It With My Axe and the work of Zach S. We have the Stratofire Trading Company works of John Williams, In Deadly Fashion, Terror in the Streets, and Big Terror in the Streets. These are all adventures for Lamentations of the Flame Princess. If you want the Stratofire Trading Company works of John Williams, that's $53. If you want In Deadly Fashion, that's $35. If you want Terror in the Streets, that's $41. And if you want the Big Terror in the Streets, that's $180. Yeah, any adventure that costs you $180? No, I'm sorry, Lamentations of the Flame Princess, I want to support you, but no, $180 for a gaming product, no. So, the Stratosphere Trading Company works of John Williams is filled with maps and illustrations based on historical references to help inspire his adventures and create memorable games. Or you could look that up stuff for free. Maps and illustrations from the 17th century are free on the internet. So you could spend $52 for a bunch of maps and illustrations you can get for free on the internet or at your local library. In Deadly Fashion for $35, it involves a fashion trend that are sweeping the adventure world, and it turns out that these clothes are in fact trying to kill you. Terror in the Streets is an historically inspired investigation urban horror adventure set in Paris of 1630, because most of Lamentations of the Flame Princess adventures take place in an alternate history Earth. That's $41 for an adventure set in Paris 1630, where gothic horror meets actual history. And the Big Terror in the Streets is a box set for $180 version of that, which comes with some props. From Philip Reed Games for Mork Borg, we have Recred's Unclean Pamphlet, Annalise and the Caged Skulls, and the Living Statue of Elk Bomb. These are all adventures for Mork Borg, $5 each. Ricard's Unclean Pamphlet is a collection of new powers from Mork Borg. Analia and the Caged Skull is about an adventure set in an inn. And the Living Statue of Alkbem is about reading a Forbidden book, and then what happens when you read the forbidden book. Oh God, jeez. That's $5 each for adventures from Mork Borg. There we go. And that appears to be it for print news for the week. I know there's one more thing that's supposed to be out today. What is it? Strixhaven is supposed to be on the shelves of your friendly local game store. That's Cess Games and Anime here in Ventura. I was at Cess Games and Anime here in Ventura last night running my fantasy game, and they had not received their copies of Strixhaven yet. So don't be surprised before the end of the day we either get some reviews and news involving Strixhaven, or we hear that it's been delayed yet again because of as last night at 10:30, they still had not received Strixhaven. And that is all the print news. If any of those products feel like something you want to head over and pick up, go on down to your friendly local game store. Once again, that's Cess Games and Anime here in Ventura, and ask them about it. Thank you for taking the time to listen to these words coming out of my mouth. If you appreciate this, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and generally have a great day. Enjoy the holidays. It is 53 degrees and sunny with a weird fog that is floating in and out here in Ventura, California. So stay safe, stay hydrated, stay calm, and stay off my land. Yeah, news.